My name is Polinado Eduwateng, a legal nurse at Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the bubble CPAP. So this is the machine. We have the components here. We are going to fix everything. Then we learn about each and every component and what it does and how you can use them to help the baby. So to get this machine working in the first place, you need the machine itself, and then you need a power source, and then you need an oxygen source. Here at Rich Hospital, we get our oxygen from the wall. So you just connect it to a slot on the wall, and then you get your oxygen for the machine. And then you have our power source. Okay, so we have the components here. Now we are going to talk about the components, each and every one of them, how we use it, how we clean it, and how we can play around it to help the baby. Okay, so the very first one that I leave my hands on actually is the humidification system of this machine. So it's like a humidifier, yes. And this, as we can all see, it has water in it. And to get the water inside, you have to turn it upside down like this. You open it, there's a blue cap here. You open it, and then we have our distilled water. So we use distilled water, please. Not just any ordinary water, but distilled water. You pour it right here. And we have calibrations on it. Please, when you're covering it, you should make sure it's tight enough, because to put it on the machine, you have to turn it upside down. And if you don't cover it well, it will leak. So to get the accurate, we have calibrations on it. As you can all see, it's because it's shaking. Yes. So this is the maximum level the water should be. When it's like this, you wouldn't get it. So after you've filled and you've covered it, then you turn it to make sure that you have the accurate level of the water. So this is where it goes on our machine. So let's see this. We have a metal plate right under it. So it's more of like a heating plate. So you put it right, you have another metal plate here. You put it right on it, and you should sit directly on it. If not, we can end up giving cold air to the baby, or it can even overheat. So to get the accurate temperatures of air that we want to give to the baby, you should make sure that it's sitting right on it well. So the metal plate to the metal plate on the machine. And it goes like that. Yes. And when you fill this, it should last for at least 3 days. So if a baby is on it, you don't need to be refilling it every day. You should know that if you fill it accurately to the level it's supposed to be, it should last you for 3 days. If the baby is on it more than 3 days and the level is reduced, you want to refill. It depends on the condition of the baby. If the baby is stable enough to spare you like 5-6 seconds of fast refilling, then you can just take the baby off the machine, because when you take this off, the whole system stops. So if not, and the baby is so bad that you can't do that, then you can just connect the baby to another source of oxygen for the few seconds that you need to refill this. And when you want to clean it, you clean it in between babies. You have to make sure the whole system has been decontaminated. So when you want to clean it, because of this metal plate under it, we really want you to submerge the whole thing into whatever disinfectant you are using. So just the way that we used to fill, the water, you open it, you put your decontaminant in there, and then you close it. You let it sit for 10 minutes. In Ghana, our standard 10 minutes decontamination. You put it in there. And then the outside too, you can use a damp cloth with the same disinfectant just to clean it. Because the chemicals in the disinfectant, we don't want it reacting on this metal to get it spoiled or something. So that is how we do it. So we clean it in between babies. After every baby, you make sure the whole system has been decontaminated. So that is what we say about our humidification system. Okay, we have this here. It's a nice bottle, a bubbler bottle. It looks like an ordinary water bottle with a straw, but on this machine, it's a different thing altogether, and it does different things. So when it comes to Dolphin CPAP, we'll be talking about something called pressures. When it comes to pressures, it's about this straw. So the depth, how you reduce or how you pull it up, is what actually controls the pressures you are giving the baby. Okay, so that's what this blah bottle is about. When you look on it too, we have calibrations on it. The water should always be at the maximum. They've indicated it. If it's below and you are giving your baby's pressures, you can never be too sure the exact amount of pressure you are giving your baby, because the water is already so low. Okay, so to know that if you are giving a baby pressures of 6 or 7, to get the accurate one, you should make sure that always the water is at the maximum level. So if you are done, you are resetting the whole system for another baby, then you can feel free to open it like this and refill with your distilled water again. If a baby is already on it and you want to refill, we have this small hole here which takes a syringe perfectly. So this is my syringe and this is a distilled water. Okay, so it fits into this hole. You just push the water inside to the maximum that you want for it to be enough and for you to be able to measure the accurate pressures you are giving to the baby. When the baby is on it already, you don't want to open the whole thing and expose it to the entire environment. Other things can get into this water and you end up getting the baby sick. Or if you open the whole thing, the whole system stops working. And if a baby is on it already, we don't want that. So, but when you refill with the syringe, it wouldn't interact with anything, or you wouldn't interact with the whole process. So that is how we refill it. And decontaminating too is the same. With this, you can put the whole thing into your chlorine solution for 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, you take it out and then you wash it, you rinse it with clean water, and you reset it for another baby. So that is what it's about when it comes to this bottle. Okay.